the explosion happened in the dead of night. A sudden flash of blinding light tore through the darkness, followed by a deafening blast that shattered windows miles away. The ground trembled, and a massive plume of smoke and fire shot into the sky. It was April 26, 1986, the night the world changed forever. In Pripyat, a small Soviet city built to house Chernobyl's workers, people were jolted awake. Some ran to their windows, confused and scared, watching an eerie blue glow rise from Reactor 4. They had no idea they were breathing in death. Inside the plant, chaos unfolded. Engineers and workers, some barely awake, stumbled through thick smoke and falling debris. They had been running a test, a routine safety check, but something had gone horribly wrong. Reactor 4 had exploded, exposing the radioactive core to the open air. Lethal levels of radiation poured out, invisible and silent. Those who rushed to the scene had no idea their bodies were already absorbing deadly doses. Firefighters arrived within minutes, battling flames that burned an unnatural blue. They fought bravely, unaware that every breath they took was poisoning them. Many were young men, barely out of their teens. Some of them would not live to see the next month. Radiation worked quickly, seeping into their skin, attacking their organs. Vomiting, dizziness, and unbearable burns followed. But they kept fighting. The city of Pripyat remained unaware of the unfolding catastrophe. The next morning, children played outside as strange metallic tastes filled their mouths. People gathered on bridges and rooftops to watch the distant fire. They smiled, unaware they were watching their own death sentence. The Soviet government remained silent, desperate to cover up the disaster. No evacuations were ordered. No warnings were given. Life continued as usual while radiation spread like an invisible plague. Then, suddenly, the authorities acted. Buses lined the streets. Soldiers in masks arrived, instructing residents to pack only what they needed for 3 days. People hurried, thinking they would return home soon. But they never would. Pripyat became a ghost town overnight, frozen in time, abandoned forever. Radiation spread beyond the city, reaching neighboring countries. Sweden was the first to detect it, forcing the Soviet Union to admit the disaster. The world learned the truth, but the worst was far from over. Thousands of workers, known as liquidators, were sent to clean up. Some shoveled radioactive debris with their bare hands. Others cut down forests, knowing the trees themselves were contaminated. Many died. More suffered painful, lingering illnesses. The infamous elephant's foot, a molten mass of radioactive material, formed beneath Reactor 4, so deadly that standing near it for minutes meant certain death. The impact of Chernobyl lasted far beyond 1986. Thousands developed cancer. Birth defects increased. Generations suffered. The exclusion zone, once filled with life, became a wasteland of abandoned buildings and wildlife struggling to survive. Today, it stands as a haunting reminder of what happens when safety is ignored, when truth is hidden, and when disaster strikes without mercy. Chernobyl was more than just an accident. It was a warning, a reminder that some mistakes can never be undone.